Yeah, y'all. LVZ NBA talk. Shouts out to my brother Ticket TV. He did a video saying LeBron James called Kyrie Irving soft. I don't agree with that. Kyrie Irving is not soft. Let's first start with the basketball definition of soft. Normally, soft is used for a player who, A, is a big man who shines a shot, who back in the day used to shy away from that physical contact down low and prefer to be a finesse player. A lot of people used to call David Robinson soft because of just that very thing. And come to find out nowadays, being a soft center is what gets you in the NBA. But I digress. Also, what is soft, considered to be soft, is a guy you can beat up and play physical with to take them out of their game. You know, to mentally intimidate them by playing them physical, by bumping them and taking them out of their game. Now, I like LeBron James. I like his game. But let's be honest, LeBron. We're going to talk about soft, lying about a hand injury. That's soft. Let's give you another definition of soft, LeBron. Always crying to the ref about fouls. A lot of people used to think that that's soft. So, I mean, calling Kyrie soft for being injured, I don't think is a fair assessment, and I'll push back against that anytime. Now, let's get to what me and him disagreed about. Kyrie is fragile. And there's a difference between fragile and soft. If you're fragile, you play tough. You can still have intestinal fortitude and heart and be fragile. Let me give you a player who had heart but was often injured. Bernard King. After his first back injury, Bernard King became fragile because he would hurt himself like every year, but it was after a major injury. Kyrie Irving has been injured since college, okay? That's the first thing we need to talk about. See, people love Kyrie Irving because he can dribble and he can, man, look, oh, he made the biggest shot. And yeah, he missed most of the damn year. Bring that up. Please bring that up. Stop letting the truth be inconvenient. Look, LeBron is definitely wrong for calling Kyrie soft. But me wrong for calling him fragile? You can disagree, that don't make it right. That just means you disagree. You can disagree with me saying 2 plus 2 is 4. You ain't got to like it, that's the facts. But that's the facts, brother. The facts is Kyrie Irving is very, very, very fragile. I mean, really. A guy who, I don't see that that's a disrespect or going out on a limb by telling the truth. I mean, you bring up Allen Iverson, you can bring up those guys. Those guys didn't miss 20 to 30 plus games every year. Those guys didn't miss 20 years and 20 to 30 games in college. Those guys didn't do that. Those guys took that pounding from high school all the way to college. You talk about Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade took that pounding. I mean, he is not in those categories with those tougher players. Like my brother Dealtown said, Kobe played off injured. Kyrie Irving, not so much. I'm great as I'm looking it up, because we know he didn't play much in college. So I'm going to figure out how many times, and like I said, never in the history of his career has one Kyrie Irving played 80 games. Hell, 75 is his career best. 51 games as a rookie. 59 games his second year. 71 his third. And actually, I was so happy he played those 71 games because I thought he would be getting over the injury bug. 75 that year, 24, 14, 15. 15, 16, 53 games because he got hurt at the end of the year, so it was better than he come back. 16, 17, 72 games. Last year back to 60. If you're a playoff team, right, and you got Kyrie Irving, you can count on him to be one of your best players, but you can also count on him being injured. That's the very reason I say he's fragile. That's the very reason why I told Ticket that Danny Ainge would be looking to move him, because just like I think about it, I'm quite sure the guy who got to pay him money thinks about that. And yes, it's not easy to go up in them trees, and a lot of people get hurt. But we're talking about a guy who has never, since college, played a full season. That is the definition of fragile. I'm sorry. That is what fragile is. We're not talking about, he's not getting hurt because he's getting knocked to the ground like D Wade every time he go to the hole, or like AI every time he go to the hole. He's not getting hurt because of that. I think it's just one of those chronic wear and tear things. You know, some people's body just ain't built for all of that. Just like Derrick Rose's body couldn't keep up under himself. I agree that his athleticism was part of his injury, and when it comes to Derrick Rose. With Kyrie, not so much. I believe it's the fact that he's basically injury prone. And really, as much as I like watching, I can almost, as much as I can count on him doing a great dribbling move, I can count on him at one point in time being injured during the season. And a lot of times it's when his team really needs him. So, in my assessment, no, Kyrie Irving isn't soft, but damn if he ain't fragile. And LeBron might want to relook at his definition, because when you sit there faking a hand injury, when you sit there faking a hand injury and you low-key still blaming your other players, some of us look at that as soft. So maybe you need to check yourself. One LVZ, man. Let me finish this job. I'm out.